All right, welcome. We're going to be booking our first pay-per-view actually before our next episode of Raw, which will be WWF In Your House for December of '97. I didn't really pay attention to the schedule before the first episode of this series, so yeah, we have pay-per-view right off the bat. Like I said, this is In Your House. This is back in the day when pay-per-views they would have like the big ones like the Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series, and then they'd have the In Your House pay-per-views in between that, which were kind of like they were cheaper. They were like an extended episode of Raw. So if you're not from that era, that's kind of what these were. It's before the era of the big name pay-per-views or gimmick pay-per-views like we have now. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. I don't know if I'm going to have the title on the line this month. I'll probably do that next month at the Rumble, like I said before. So the other titles will be on the line though. So we're going to have. You'll see I do have some new tag teams here. I did make a signing that I'm not afraid to show right now. Samoa Savagery. We signed Rikishi and Samu. We'll let them run for a while. Samu will probably start declining soon. He's pretty old right now, but not old enough that he's going to hit decline. So at that point, we'll probably have Rikishi turn on him and run a feud and push Rikishi hopefully to the top. I thought that was always a missed opportunity. He was really hot there for a while and probably could have had a good run, but they just never really did anything with it. So hopefully we'll fix that. And then we're going to have this is a tag team. So we'll do the Headbangers. I'm building to that Legion of Doom versus the New Age Outlaws probably for WrestleMania. So we'll start playing the seeds for that starting on Raw. And that's going to build for a while. But for here, we'll have the New Age Outlaws take the win here against the Headbangers. The hard part about this is that it is a smaller roster for this time period, so just trying to fit everything in is just a little bit more difficult. What I am going to do, if I can find myself, I'm up for mid-card now. Cool. So I do need to have a debut here. We'll debut me on the pay-per-view. Let's see, who do I want to... Something easy for myself here. Put somebody... Let someone put me over, but not someone that I want to keep strong. So we'll do Bart Gunn. Didn't really do much after he ended his run on the Smoking Guns and then got knocked out by Butterbean. But maybe I'll do something with him at some point. Right now, though, he's going to put me over. Go ahead and win that match. There will be a lot of filler on this pay-per-view just because it's a 3-hour pay-per-view and it's a smaller pay-per-view, so it's going to kind of be filler. Get some guys on the card that wouldn't normally be there at the same time pushing other guys. So there we go. That's basically what this is for right now. It's the important matches are always the last few ones and something like this. So right now we can just kind of get some guys on some wins on pay-per-view. The way the game works, I believe I talked about it before, is that your gains on pay-per-view of overness for guys are much higher than they are for a TV show. I think it balances out for like four wins on a TV show. So like if you won once a week every week would equal 1 win on a pay-per-view. So keeping that in mind, we're gonna put over some guys and hopefully get them some boosts and not kill the other guys that lose to them at the same time. We're gonna put our first match on here, European title match with Triple H. I really got to find someone that I can drop that to without killing him completely. We will be looking into that. We'll have him. I want Steve Blackman to look strong coming out of this, so we'll do a 15-minute European title match. Triple H winning, but not easily through outside interference. So interference is going to be on Steve Blackman by Road Dogg. And we'll go ahead and use that keep strong note. It's not a main event, so it should be fine. That usually gives you a penalty because you're making it, lopsided a little bit, but it'll work out for that. We're getting closer. We're 86 minutes left. Let's see. Put in Mankind. We'll have a match. I believe Mankind's a face. Yes. So we'll have him have a match against Jeff Hardy. Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Hardy is currently in Omega at the moment, which will probably buy out halfway through the month because they never stay in business, which is fine by me. So our champion's currently a heel, so we're going to have the face go over in this in an open match. Should be pretty good. And then we're going to throw in a main event times. We're getting into we'll have an Intercontinental Championship match here in a minute too, but for now we're going to set this up, and we'll do The Undertaker and Vader. We'll do Kane and Goldust will be good. Oops. And we'll set that at 15. The problem is that I'm really not sure who I want to go over, just because of the angles going on here. But I actually have a good idea of where I'm going with this. Usually I'd be a little bit more stuck and not sure, but I did have an idea earlier. Yes, this is an outside. There's gonna be. Hey, this is the WWF. In the beginning of the Attitude Era, there was interference all over the place, so it's not too uncommon. I'm actually going to be aligning Raven with Kane and Goldust in this match. Whether or not that stays throughout the coming weeks will be a surprise for you guys. See where I'm going with that. I'm still trying to figure out how to do predictions with this, what I'm going to do exactly. Of course he is. So what we'll do is remove that and make it a DQ finish, and the victor will actually be The Undertaker. And that way when he gets attacked, it'll DQ Kane and Goldust. So interject myself a little bit into the top storyline. I think it'll still work out pretty well. We'll see how that goes. We're at 57. That's going to be the main right there. We need an Intercontinental title match, so we'll do The Rock on there. If you notice my booking style, it's not exactly like straight. I do a lot of things on the fly. I think it leaves me open for more. Some things I have planned ahead. A lot of the filler I don't. Some guys have ridiculous amounts of planning. I don't really go for that. The Rock's going to win, but it'll be a flash pin. That way Shamrock can come back again. Really? Oh, there you go. That's an interesting thing, since The Rock is a lot more popular than Shamrock. He just won the title too. I don't really want to do that, so what we'll do is make this a non-title match. And Ken Shamrock is winning, or is trying to get in there to get his shot at the belt next month at the Rumble, and that will make a good story anyway. So there we go. We're now time for the main event, and it's going to be Owen Hart and Steve Austin versus Triple H. I'm sorry, Shawn Michaels. And the problem is we have pretty much everybody that is needed. So Triple H gets to pull double duty tonight, which will be fine. He should be able to do that just fine. It's the joys of being a European champion. You know, he needs to pull double duty. Though the good guys are going to go over this time to build up to next month, and that's the show. So let's see how we did. Not bad. We got 3 guys improving on performance skills. That's like things like psychology and every basics. Pretty decent opener there. And wow, that tanked. My cult leader gimmick did not do well. That's not good, but we'll work on that. See how we can build myself up after that. That's good to know. Cyber Vega and Al Snow don't click, so we'll keep them apart from now on. There we go. That's the matches I was looking for. 84 is always a good match to see. Cannonball Bear, pretty good chemistry. Paul Bearer did good work at ringside. It's a pretty decent match for what we did there. Make sure that was this one before. And Goldust was disqualified. Yep. Okay. That's what I was looking for. I always forgot how to set those up and make it so it looks like they got a run in and then cheated to win on the face side. So, let's see. Ken Shamrock defeated The Rock with a pinfall by fast roll up. That's what we were looking for there. And now he'll get a shot at the Royal Rumble for the Intercontinental title. I would like to transition the title off The Rock because I'm going to put The Rock, he's going to go into the main event. He's in the main event push already. So, and that's a good rating right there, 91%. Very happy with that. And Triple H got some performance skill upgrades, so that's good. And no negatives at all in that match. All right, everyone was good. And yeah, all right. And that was In Your House in December '97. I'm going to make a speech real quick to my guys that I thought did really well, and I want to make them feel better about themselves. And who's one guy from the other tag team? So we'll do Kane. Speeches you can make guys dislike you or like you more. If they were unhappy about a loss and you praise them, it can negate the negative effects. Also, it affects your rating as far as if you're liked or disliked and stuff like that over time as well. So see you next time where we'll be doing WWF Raw's War for week 2, and see you then.